Alrighty, folks. So I'm going to review some of these Super Bowl commercials. I was actually at the big game, and I was in the crowd next to a bunch of cardboard cutouts. So I actually didn't see these commercials. So some of these I'm watching it for the first time. You will get my live reacts in just a second. This video is sponsored by our friends over at Raycon. Alrighty, first commercial is Amazon Alexa.
It's just flawless, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I literally couldn't imagine a more beautiful vessel for Alexa to be inside. Alexa, how many tablespoons are in a cup?
There are 16 tablespoons in a cup.
Babe, food just got here. Why you cooking? Who's that?
Alexa, turn on the sprinklers.
Honey, I already ran the sprinklers. Things are getting way too wet around here.
Alexa, dim the lights.
But I'll save you one scene.
Alexa, lights up! Alexa, lights up!
Add bath oils to my shopping list.
Alexa, no, don't do that.
Read my audiobook.
I was in his hands. I was being changed.
Yeah.
Realized that I was also kissing him.
Honey, other people have to use the bathroom around here too.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make one little point here. I get the joke, I do. It's okay. Reverse the sexes. This would be the most hated commercial of the Super Bowl by a long shot, right? Reverse the sexes for 1 second, which, by the way, would be a typically male thing to do, right? Men tend to have sex on the brain a lot. It would be absolutely despised by the entire chattering class. But if you do it this way, then it's considered witty and humorous. So that is the way that this works. Like, think about it for 5 seconds, and you know that is an absolute fact. Right, if that commercial were just a dude thinking about, any hot woman from the movies, that would be considered sexist. How could she objectify herself like that? But because it's a woman objectifying a man, it's totally fine. Okay.
Hey, Ratchets, look! I'm you!
Jake from State Farm. You couldn't find a stand-in who looked anything like me?
Have you seen mine?
It's like looking in a mirror, right?
Now that one makes sense.
Look, guys, I don't even have a stand-in.
Of course you do.
Hold on, is that Drake?
That's right. Drake from State Farm.
Like a good neighbor. Like a good neighbor. Stand-ins don't have lines.
Oh, okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me. I mean, I will admit that anytime Paul Rudd is on screen, I laugh. But that's pretty much the only thing about that I understand. I don't even understand what they're going for there. Like, hey, look, celebrities who don't look like each other. That's funny. Not really. Next.
Did you know that Norway sells way more electric cars per capita than the US? Norway. Well, I won't stand for it. Come on. Never mind. With GM's new Ultium battery, we're gonna crush those losers. Crush them! Let's go, America. Keenan, Norway's out EVing us. Wait, what's this?
Oh, it's my daughter's birthday. She's really into pirates lately.
I don't care. Grab an EV, meet me in Norway.
Okay, can I say goodbye to my family?
Nope.
All right.
Aquafina, sorry to disturb you, but Norway's beating us at EVs.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh. Meet me there in an hour.
Can I ride with you?
No! GM's Ultium battery is made for all types of vehicles, so soon everyone can drive an EV. Whoa!
Why didn't we all just go together?
Knowing Will is probably flying private.
Hey, Norway, listen up, you fish-loving! Oh, this place is adorable. Damn it. Where are you guys?
We're in Finland. Where are you?
I'm in Norway.
Norway? You're in Sweden.
Damn it!
Okay, so that's actually clever. It's clever. I mean, it's too much, but it's clever. If you're going to try and push Americans to buy cars that they don't want to buy, like absolutely do not want to buy, trying to turn it into like an America versus Norway thing is actually pretty good. That's actually a pretty good pitch. They don't have the little disclaimer with the asterisk underneath that says, with massive American taxpayer subsidies.
Did you steal my Cheetos again?
Just tell him it wasn't you.
But I caught you at the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw you snacking on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
You even had him in the shower.
It wasn't me.
I even caught you on camera.
You're the one who granted access to your snacks. Don't act surprised that she sneak behind your back. You gotta keep tabs before she empty that bag. Let's review the situation. Orange fingers, red flag. To keep you on stash, you gotta hide it better. If she asks where they are, you say forget her. Never admit to a word, and please don't upset her. And if she keep on snacking, I guess you let her.
Well, did you?
Wasn't me.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that's the first time that's ever worked.
New Cheetos Crunch Pop Mix.
Okay. So that is a joke with a premise that lasts about 7 seconds before you get the joke. And it just keeps going and going. It's like a Monty Python sketch. Also, if you believe that Mila Kunis or Ashton Kutcher have ever eaten a Cheeto, or at least have since they were doing that 70s show together, then you have another thing coming. Those people, I cannot imagine that they eat Cheetos in their spare time. That is not a thing. Again, it's these sorts of weird in-jokes. This is the problem with comedy. One of the problems with comedy is that the people who write the comedy think they're really funny when they're in a room with other people who agree with them. But who is like, you know what we should do? We should find Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. We should put them in a commercial for Cheetos, but we should use a song that was relevant like 3 years ago, and then it'll be super funny. No, it will not, unfortunately. That's a sad story. All right.
This local access message is brought to you by Uber Eats.
Wayne's World, party time, excellent.
Hey everyone, welcome to Wayne's World.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth. As a local access show, we want everyone to support local restaurants.
But we'd never manipulate you the way all these other commercials do.
Oh God. Yeah, that's really sad.
Totally. We're better than that.
Yeah, we'd never shamelessly rely on a celebrity cameo.
Right, Cardi B?
Yeah, eat local.
Or jump on the latest trend.
Eat local.
All right.
Local Eats, Wayne's World, yummy time, excellent.
Okay, that's funny. That's a funny ad. I like that. That was good. First thing Cardi B's ever been in that's watchable.
I feel bad for kicking your seat on purpose.
I'm sorry for mansplaining. That's when a man...
I know what it is.
We should have just told you it's a boy.
I wish you didn't have to hear all that.
Sorry I called you Karen.
That's my name.
Sorry your name is Karen.
I promise I will not eat any more of your friends.
Really?
Okay, it might happen one more time.
Okay, I like that commercial. That's a funny and cute commercial. That is funny. Okay, that's all I have to say about that.
On the year 49-yard attempt. And that kick is good. First points of the game.
Oh man, am I glad that I elected to receive Raycons. Oh yes, Raycon is disrupting the electronics industry by designing premium wireless audio for half the price without compromise. They're doing things differently than the other brands out there, from the way they design their products to the way they price them. Raycon prioritizes their customer experience from start to finish. Raycon offers their wireless earbuds in a range of fun colors and patterns with a variety of fit options, no dangling wires or stems. The company was co-founded by Ray J, celebrities like Snoop Dogg, Mike Tyson, obsessed with Raycons Plus. Raycon has a 45-day free return policy. Raycon earbuds give you 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, more compact design for a comfortable, noise-isolating fit. If you're trying to take a break from screens, but you don't want to feel totally unplugged, Raycon wireless earbuds, those are the best way to bring your favorite content with you wherever you go, like your favorite podcasts or YouTube videos. So click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/ShapiroYT to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Again, that is buyraycon.com/ShapiroYT to get 15% off your purchase, or just click the link in the description box below. Oh no.
There's a chapel in Kansas, standing on the exact center of the lower 48. It never closes. All are more than welcome to come meet here in the middle. It's no secret, the middle has been a hard place to get to lately. between red and blue, between servant and citizen, between our freedom and our fear. Now, fear has never been the best of who we are. And as for freedom, it's not the property of just the fortunate few. It belongs to us all. Whoever you are, wherever you're from. It's what connects us. And we need that connection. We need the middle. We just have to remember the very soil we stand on is common ground. So we can get there. We can make it to the mountaintop, through the desert, and we will cross this divide. Our light has always found its way through the darkness. And there's hope on the road up ahead.
A few things. So am I supposed to take away from this that Bruce Springsteen has become a farmer? Because that was my number one takeaway right there, is that Bruce Springsteen, who's a dude from New Jersey, so he's about as Kansas as I am. Right? In fact, this commercial officially makes Bruce Springsteen the second most awkward coastal elite to put on a cowboy hat, after yours truly. So my understanding is that him, in the words of Iowa Hawk, cosplaying as Tom Joad is going to bring the country together. Also, when I think of moderate, middle-of-the-road people, I think of Bruce Springsteen, a lifelong Democratic voter who performs at the DNC. That's what I think about. And when I think about things that bring the country together, I think about church. Now, I just would like to ask Bruce Springsteen and the Democratic Party, are you going to leave those people to their religious freedom if they decide, for example, they don't want to perform a same-sex wedding? What if the people who go to that church in Kansas typically happen to be pro-life? What then? Do you want a common ground with those folks? Because literally the only things that I heard there that signify what the content of the unity you are preaching are what exactly that's supposed to be. Dirt, right? Because we actually had the common ground is actual dirt. Well, whoop-de-doo, we share a planet. Doesn't mean I have a lot of common ground with, the Houthis in Yemen. They don't like me very much, I would assume. Is it supposed to be the American flag? Because I was informed until 5 seconds ago the American flag stood for racism, so it's okay now to put the American flag up there? They should have had they pan over and Colin Kaepernick is just kneeling there. By the way, Tom Brady did establish himself in the Super Bowl, as Matt Walsh says, as the second greatest quarterback of all time behind Colin Kaepernick. So, yeah, whenever people say unity, and what they actually mean is shut up, I get a little bit annoyed. And this rock star with the earring cosplaying being a down-to-earth cowboy who drives around a beat-up old Jeep is frankly somewhat insulting. I'm not going to pretend to you that I am a dude who drives around a battered old Jeep through the country, thanks to my long history of farming in Los Angeles and South Florida. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Brian Stelter loved it, though, so it's okay.
Don't think you're an investor? We make investments morning, noon, and wait, what time is it exactly? We make short-term investments, long-term investments. We diversify our interests, realize our gains and losses, and try to keep the big picture in mind. You don't need to become an investor. You were born one. Robinhood.
I mean, unless you shop GameStop, like a lot, then things go wildly wrong. Okay, that's like a straightforward commercial. Like a very straightforward commercial. Nothing really special there. It is amazing how in the Super Bowl, it's just like a bunch of stock footage. I'm not sure that they actually need to cast these commercials. There's what if we just had people dancing? Like a field. I don't know, what if we just make a commercial and we'll have a baby that's being cute, but also a person crying? If you just turned the sound off, you'd have no idea what these commercials are about, most of them, which is the mark of not a wonderful commercial.
Mrs. Long?
Yes?
We've found a baby girl for your adoption, but there's some things you need to know. She's in Siberia, and she was born with a rare condition. Her legs will need to be amputated. I know this is difficult to hear. Her life, it won't be easy.
might not be easy, but it'll be amazing. I can't wait to meet her.
We believe there is hope and strength in all of us. Toyota, proud partner of Team USA.
Okay, that's a great ad. That is a great, shockingly pro-life ad. What's amazing about pro-life messages, as we've discussed in prior videos, is that even when people are making pro-life messages, they don't even understand they're making pro-life messages because it just seems like a good thing to do. And the answer is yes. I mean, the whole basis of that is there's so many folks in our society who would say that a person with that rare condition should have been aborted before birth because, after all, that person is going to lead a tough life. That's a beautiful commercial. And by the way, the power of adoption. I mean, adoption is the greatest thing that you can do for another human being. Nothing but respect and an honor to adoptive parents. That's amazing. That's a great commercial. That's a great commercial. And a reminder that every life is worth living. Very, very cool.
Miss Davis, Tommy just brought me into his office and whipped out his opinion.
Tommy? I didn't just whip it out. She was into it. Plus, I have a pretty big opinion.
Oh, please, it's not that big.
She only gave me a second.
Tommy, not everyone in this office wants your opinion.
Okay, well, how about you last week at happy hour when you begged me for my opinion?
I had a picture of margaritas. I would have taken Doug's opinion.
You would?
No.
We can't protect your opinion, but we can protect your car. QR Auto Insurance.
Okay, I don't know who came up with that. That is, in fact, a terrible commercial. It's a terrible commercial because it doesn't work on any level. It has nothing to do with auto insurance, number one. Number two, they're talking about opinions and you think that there's a point to it, but it's actually just a really long joke. Which, like, okay? It's not even a good joke. It's just a bunch of people talking about kind of, but their opinions, I guess. So yeah, no, that commercial doesn't work on any level. Now, I did see like some amazing outrage over this commercial. How dare you? This is so sexist. People, the guy talking about how he whipped out his in front of this girl, but he called it his opinion. It's so terrible. You can't use innuendo like that. And then the same people are like, Alexa commercial, amazing. Amazing Alexa commercial. Hey, how about this? Everybody lighten up, but also bad commercial. Truly bad commercial. The producers have asked me to pick my favorite and my least favorite. Least favorite's always easy because I hate things. As far as favorite, we'll have to think about that one. So let's jump into that. Least favorite commercial. Clearly the Jeep commercial on a political level is just pap. It's just pap and it's annoying and it's silly. And Bruce Springsteen, the cowboy, encouraging us all to unify from his perch at the DNC is a little much for me. But as far as like the pure worst commercial, that Cure Auto commercial is bad. That is a bad commercial. Again, I don't know what was the creative process that went into that. That was basically like the HR person was in a room with somebody else from the company, and they're like, we do auto insurance around here. What should we talk about? Like, what if it was a joke? And the HR person's like, you cannot make a joke on national TV. You absolutely cannot. Someone's like, well, what if we call it an opinion? Hey, done. Let's make this happen. Let's spend $1 million on it. Yeah, not all jokes work, gang. Not all jokes work. Best commercial? Clearly the Toyota commercial, just in terms of the morality of it and the decency of it. What a great commercial. What a great commercial. So, closing thought here. After several NFL seasons that were just rife with woke politics and anti-capitalistic nonsense, it's wonderful to see people spend millions of dollars on commercials that other people then critique as forms of entertainment before buying their products. Capitalism always wins, gang.